Yo, what's up? Had one of my best friends, Makaya, reach out to me about doing some shoulder mobility exercises with a band. He wanted to know, how can I have some mobility, some strength, and just all around feel good at everyday life with his shoulders. Seems like he's been very, very tight in his shoulder blades. Shoulder's been feeling immobile. It's kind of affecting daily life. And I thought, like, okay, I've had this problem a few times before in my past. So I'm gonna run through a few exercises you can do with nothing but a band and a couple stretches that can help you with just everyday life shoulder mobility. I'm talking help you out increasing your bench press, increase all your shoulder workouts, just increase daily life. You don't want to feel stiff and immobile. The goal of working out is to feel good and to feel like you have a strong physique and tons of mobility, tons of strength. So I'm gonna run through a couple exercises with the band. This first exercise with the band is great. It's gonna be 3 movements. From that band, you're drawing the band back, rotating the shoulder up, and pressing to the ceiling. Now, you can do this with single arm, you can do this with 2 arm, it depends on how long your band is. All you have to do is wrap it around the pole, and it looks something like this. So, my palm is facing in, okay? Shoulder, elbow nice and high, straight draw back, rotate up, press to the ceiling, back down, rotate forward, release, and repeat. This is a great exercise for 10 to 15 reps, and then you can switch and do the same thing on that opposite arm. And that is just great for mobility. I do that before every bench day. When I started doing that, it helped me increase my bench a ton. It also helps me feel great as being an athlete. I have to have strong, healthy shoulders. And for me, I play volleyball, and my shoulders are the most important thing in the sport that I play, so I better keep them healthy. So try that one out. The next exercise would be just something as simple as a band pull apart. You're just sitting there, band in front, pulling apart to the chest. You can see in the back how much it activates the shoulders. And this is great for building strength around those rear delts and that back. Also, having a pull apart overhead, behind the back, back out front, release. That is a great rep right there. Watch the shoulders. Pull it over the head, down the back, release. It activates all these tiny muscle fibers within the shoulder that stay activated the entire time when you're using the band. That it's something that helps those muscle fibers grow with exercises that you wouldn't normally do. There's not a lot of times when you're in a weird angle like this and having resistance on your shoulder, but this just helps that shoulder stay lubricated, it helps it stay loose, it helps build those fibers, also stretch the fibers out so you can gain mobility. Stretching the shoulders is huge. If I was to do nothing but just hit bench day, back day, shoulder day, never do any mobility, I would be walking around like this, stiff as heck, not being able to reach above my head, but that's not what I want. I want to be an athlete, I want to be explosive, and I want to be strong. So, with those two being said, the third and final exercise I'll go with on this video is just super crucial. It's just internal and external rotations with the elbow down at the side. So with that band, elbows on the side, you're just rotating that band out. This is great shoulder work. It activates all of these muscle fibers within the shoulder. And you can do these for 15 to 20, a few sets on every single thing I've talked about. Looking at it from the back, rotating that shoulder out, letting it release, and then being able to turn around and do it inward, complete opposite rotation. There's some exercises like face pulls you can do. You can do it with the ropes on a cable machine. You can do it with the band. I love the band shoulder pulls because it's lightweight and it's not very taxing on the shoulders, but it allows the shoulders to stay activated the entire time. There's never a release point where all the muscles release and then have to fire back up. Always being activated, everything staying tight. So this helps gain a lot of strength and mobility. Just simply having the shoulders high, ripping up to the face. And again, if you kind of see, that's like that first exercise where you draw back, rotate up, and press through the ceiling. Give these few exercises a try for a solid week. See if you can test yourself. Do it a couple times a day. I guarantee the shoulders get a little bit sore and they kind of feel a little bit tired. But on that second week, that third week, they're going to start to feel amazing. They're going to start to feel healthy. They're going to start to feel full. And it's just so simple as using a band. So invest in a band. If you don't have a band, you can get them anywhere. Just there's so many exercises you can do with these bands. You know, rows up here. I mean, there's so many ways you can activate all your muscle fibers in your shoulders with just the band. Not a lot of weight, just high reps, high sets. Just keep those shoulders being mobile. Let me know how it goes.